Hello, I am Snyder from SnyderSunshineArtStudio.com, here to invite you to how to draw a frog. Yeah, a frog. Ribbit, 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 ribbit. Our frog here starts off with our circles that are together, just like our spider. So if you come back to the spider, you can see how they both have that circle formation in them. So if you didn't see the spider video, you might want to check it out. So we start with our circles, and then we'll add the froggy legs and the flowers and so on. And as always, adding color when you're finished makes it even more exciting. So thank you for joining me for our video on how to draw this happy, ribbity frog. And if you enjoy this video, please come to SnyderSunshineArtStudio.com to find out how you can learn how to draw additional things with me, A.M. Snyder. And there's also additional information there on how to do lots of other fun art activities. So we are going to draw a fun frog today. If you have taught any of my other videos from Snyder Sunshine Art Studio with me, A.M. Snyder, you would have noticed that we have drawn in the past some fun chicks. And when we drew the chicks, we used the snowman effect with the two circles stacked on each other. We're going to start off the same way to draw our frog today. So here it goes, everyone. We're going to start with our bigger circle. And as always, drawing circles are fun. And we're going to have a smaller circle on top. And I have a little ding under my paper. Now that we have our smaller circle on the top of the bigger circle, we are going to draw more circles. We're going to draw its eyeballs. So somewhere on the right and then somewhere on the left, we want to draw our circles so that they end up kind of in the middle of this upper line on the side. Upper line on the side. Upper line on the side. All right, here we go. Smaller circles for its eyes. And I'm going to do the same thing here. Notice how the circle for its head cuts right in the middle of those circles. Now, if you don't get it totally lined up, I'm sure it will turn out just fine. Now, we are going to add some legs and arms. Legs and arms. We are simply going to duplicate. We're going to copy this curvy line on either side from this lower part of his head, from the lower part of his head. So we're going to curve around, curve around, curve around. And now we're going to add this froggy feet, which are super fun. Froggy feet. Curve, curve. And our frog, if you noticed so far, is symmetrical. It's pretty much the same on both sides because it's looking at us. And now I'm going to use a zigzag that's kind of curvy. Curvy zigzag, curvy zigzag, curvy zigzag, to give it 3 toes. Curvy zigzag, curvy zigzag. And we're going to add the back of its foot here. Alright, now, frogs are well known to have those hind legs that pop up. So we're just going to draw ourselves a curve that way and a curve this way. For some reason, it reminds me of drawing ears on the side of somebody's face. And we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to curve, curve, and add some zigzag toes. Zigzag toes. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to open its mouth because I think that would be super fun. So we're going to draw a curved line that's going, I don't know, how would that, we're going to draw a wavy line going up in the middle, and then we're going to do the opposite here. It's smiling at us, everyone. Oh, it's so fun. Give it a little nose hose. Make its eyes show up here. Little circles in the center. And we could possibly add that tongue. There it is. Froggy tongue. We have our froggy tongue. There's our tongue. It's froggy tongue. And now I am going to draw the famous lily pad that our frogs are known for. Famous lily pad. So I'm using an oval, a very broad oval. And then we're going to cut into it. There it is. And let's add a lily flower because those are just pretty. They are. So we're drawing our letter U curve with a bunch of deep zigzags. And we're going to layer it. And add it's back into the water. And now we can add some water rings around it. Water rings around the lily pad. And I really want to add another lily flower here. So we're going to go up with our stem. Side letter U or C. Yeah, it totally looks like a C. Up with our stem and add that letter C up here. And deep zigzags. And add more for all those petals. Alright, well let's get our Sharpie pen here and trace over and outline so it even comes more alive. I wonder what our frog could be singing about today. I'm sure that you could come up a whole story about this little guy. And what he, or maybe she, it is a frog, isn't it? Could be singing about. And the layering of the zigzag makes those flowers look a little more exciting. And a little curve, some more little curves, blended into the lily pad movement in the water. And we are going to continue these little ripple effects here. And before you know it, we have our water and our little frog, ribbit, in our pond with our lily flowers. You can always add more lily flowers, by the way, and that would be fun too. Well, this is A.M. Snyder from SnyderSunshineArtStudio.com, always saying add color because color makes it even more exciting. And if you're interested in more information of how to draw different things, or you're interested in just fun art activities, please visit SnyderSunshineArtStudio.com with me, A.M. Snyder. Until next time, I hope that you have enjoyed our fun ribbity frog.